Hey everyone. As you guys all know, this year's retreat theme is God is greater than the highs and the lows. So, some of us were asked by Ed to record something about how our faith has helped us overcome the highs and the lows that we've had in our lives. In my life, I've had a number of highs. One of them is why I'm dressed the way I am right now. I recorded this right after I had my board of review for my Eagle Scout rank, which is the highest rank in scouting, which is a massive achievement for any scout to achieve. And for a while, I was afraid that I wasn't going to actually be able to get it, because I didn't have a project for a while, and I was coming up on the age of 18, which is when you age out of scouting. But I kept going, found a project, finished the project, and I got it. I got my Eagle Scout rank. That's the first thing that comes to mind with highs for me. I want to read you guys two passages from the Bible. The first one comes from Revelations chapter 1, verse 8, which says, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, says the Lord God, who is, who was, and who is to come, the Almighty." And then the second one comes from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." For me, those two passages mean a lot. The passage from Revelations, it's a reminder for me that daily, that no matter what I do or what anybody does, God has the final say. And that my actions or anybody else's actions can't change that. And the second one, from Proverbs, for me, that's, if I'm having a bad day, that's something that I can always look back at. And whenever I read that, I'm just reassured that if I put my faith in him, he'll guide me through whatever it is I'm going through, whether it's good or bad. And so those are both just so important to me. They've helped me through a lot. Flows, there's so many that I could tell you guys about. I already told you guys about one a bit, with me not thinking that I was going to get my Eagle Scout rank. Another one is, let's see, well, low for me would be when my grandfather died. I was 8 when it happened, and at that point, I really didn't know why it happened, and I didn't know what to do. My grandpa, he meant a lot to my family. When he was alive, we would go on multiple trips over to my grandparents' house and have dinner with them, and they were a big part of our family. And when we lost him, it was rough on everyone. And it definitely shook things up for me. And every day I would ask God why, and eventually I began to understand why. It's something that's still hard for me. But in my life, though, the most important thing for me comes from that passage from Revelations. That in all my ways submitting unto him, and he'll make my path straight. And that's something that I've been striving to do since I joined a youth group, since I started going to church, and it's something that I'm still striving to do. And some days it's hard, other days it's easy. And so I wish you guys luck, and on the way to your guys' next station, a third of your group's going to need to be carried in a fireman's carry. Good luck!